Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. In today's video I will be doing a building tutorial of the Allay, what you, the viewers, voted for. So if you didn't vote, that's unlucky, but make sure you vote next time because you will get a choice of what you want to see. So let's get into this. Alrighty, so what you're going to need to start this is a 11 blocks going up. We need 17 blocks going from left to right, right to left, 11 blocks going top to bottom, bottom to top, and 4 blocks going front to back, back to front. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like 17, and that's 11 going up. So go ahead and build those dimensions now, and I will pause it. I've already got dimensions with a structure block, but you should pause it and go ahead and do the dimensions. Alrighty, so if you've done that, we will go ahead and start the build of our Allay. Let's do this. Alright, so we're going to start off with the body. So what we will need, it will be on the screen, is 4 blue terracotta, 4 cyan concrete, 12 cyan concrete powder, 2 light blue concrete, and 2 cyan shulker boxes. Alrighty, so you need to come in from this back corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. I think that is correct. I'll just double check. 7 blocks. I'll be back. Alright, then we want to, is this the 7th? Yep. Go into the 8th, then move in 2. So we should be 3 blocks away from the edge, and 8 blocks in from that edge, and 3 blocks in from there. So this is our starting point. I'll be back, and you just copy. I'll be back, and you just copy what I've built. Alright, just copy this. Let me just do something. Alright, copy this. Make sure that you try and use the key. It helps a lot. And make sure you pause it. So now if you've done that, what I want to do is we whip around to the back and we just do the same thing like so. So watch this and kapow. Alright, so it's just like mirroring it on the back. Just use the key if you need it. It does help. And if we've done that, we'll move on to the next bit. Alright, so we're doing the head now. That's just like the Allay's head. So what we will need is 16 light blue shulker boxes, 4 white concrete, 23 light blue concrete powder, 20 cyan concrete powder, 15 light blue wool, and 8 cyan concrete. And we will also need a placeholder block. You don't need to use honeycomb, it's just the snuggiest colour I could get. So what we will need to do is we go from here, put your placeholder blocks coming out 1, and grab your light blue shulker boxes, and we want to put 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. So that's like just that, just do that, and then now you just need to do the copying. But what you will also need is a barrier. So if you're in survival, just use string, but I'm going to use a barrier because I'm in creative. So if you don't know how to do that, do /give and then your name, or @P, or like @A, or @S, any of those. I'm just going to do Snazzy Nuggy, and then write barrier. No, that's not how you spell it. So BARRIER, barrier, and then press enter, and in the one of the empty slots you'll have a barrier. So that will just hold up the concrete powder. Alright, so now we're just copying. Now, alright, so if you don't know where the barriers go, they just go underneath these two blocks here. So underneath, oh, that's not my W, so underneath those two blocks, the two light blue concrete powders, how I put them there was just put a barrier there and place that one off of there and break that. So that's the face. So now we're going to whip on around to the back, and we are going to do the same thing, just grab a placeholder block, hold up. Alright, so we're going to grab a placeholder block, and where will we need to put it? Here? Yeah. We'll put one here, and one here, and then put our shulker boxes on top of there. So they're the only, so that's, and now copying from here, kapow! Alright, so this is the back, pause it, and if you don't know where the barriers go, they just go in those two. So if we come around over to the side, and I just clap, it should be filled. So, okay, I'm just magic. So on this side there are no barriers, so on the edge 2 rows here and here we've already done, so this is the only one that we haven't. So now if we on over to this side, why don't we have a bit of a race? So when there'll be a countdown on the screen that goes 3, 2, 1, and then when it says go, that's when we start the building. So make sure you go in an empty slot. So I'm in my 9th slot, and we just want to mirror it because it's the exact same. So 3, 2, 1, begin. Alright, this is very intense. Okay. Oh no. I finished. So how'd you go? So if you went well, if you beat me, then like. If you didn't beat me, subscribe. And now if we head on to the top, this will be our last bit of the head. I am affirmative of that. We will, when I say head, then it'll finish. So head. Okay, I'm just even more magic. And the reason I've left a gap is, look, so there's 6 barriers underneath all of these. So there's a barrier under here. So make sure you put your barriers or string on the underside of this concrete powder. Anyway, if you didn't get that, just pause that. Alright, so if we've done that, now let's move on. Alright, so now it's time for the arms, and what you'll need is on the screen, we will need 16 cyan concrete, and that's it. let's do this. It's actually really easy. All you need to do is, so we'll do that. Oh yeah, we also need a placeholder block for this one. So we'll put those two there. Then we'll grab our cyan concrete. This one you can just follow along with. So that's the arm done. You just do cyan concrete the whole time, and you can get rid of your placeholder blocks. The arms might look a bit weird, but you can customize them to how you would like them. This is just how I like them. And just repeat that on the other side. So I'll be back when I have completed that. Alright, so once you've done that, good. And now, if we, let's go to head. Alright, so this is the last bit and probably the trickiest bit. But what we will need is 22 cyan concrete powder, 10 cyan shulker boxes, and 4 cyan concrete. We will also need barriers, and I'm not sure how many because I am not counting that as a block item thing, but string, just grab a whole stack. I would say just grab a whole stack and you have some spare for a different build. Whoa, don't go under. So for the wings, we will, if you can see the barrier or the string, go down to that block, so the second block down, and we want to put a cyan concrete powder, put a barrier underneath it, get cyan concrete powder, and then next to that we'll put that there for now. We'll put that, and 2 blocks underneath that. We'll put there and that. So that will start off our wing, and then from here, it's just copying what I've built. So, okay, so now just mirror our wing, and I forgot to mention at the start, but there would have been a text at the start that would have said disclaimer. This, build it 1 block off the ground, start the legs 1 block off the ground, because I made the mistake of not doing that, and now it goes down and under the ground. So if you just want to build it on the ground, the wings, without going through the ground, you need to build the legs up here. So, but if you did read the disclaimer, good. So, but now that we've mirrored that, so we've mirrored our thingy. Well, not mirrored, but you've copied it. Well, you will copy it. I don't know. But pause it if you haven't already copied it, and use a key if you haven't already. And so to the next bit, we just mirror that. So if you could, this bit, I won't need to like show you what to do because you'll know. Oh yeah, by the way, the in these positions. So under there, there, and underneath here because mine's floating, but it doesn't really matter. So now let's just do it. Alright, so now that you've done that, the tutorial has been completed. So I hope you enjoyed your Allay tutorial. If this video can reach, anything associated with this video can reach let's say 5 likes, I will make the advanced Allay. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.